welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. If not, welcome back. Well, I guess not welcome back because this is gonna be my first video. Okay, well, I don't know if this might not be my first video, so if it is, welcome back. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a hot ass minute, and I'm here to address why it has been a hot minute. We're gonna keep it real, 100% real, and I'm gonna let y'all know. Yeah, so if you are interested in trying to figure out where I've been going and my plans and etc, and I really mean everything I say this time, because I know I told y'all I was gonna come back and then I didn't. But it's been a lot. It has been a lot. So yeah, if you're interested in wondering where I've been, just stay tuned, keep on watching. So yeah, let's get into the mess that is my life. Let's talk about why I have not been here. Yeah. Okay, so some of y'all know that I moved. I got a new house that I manifested. I am still in that house. I am here. Am I fully moved in? Not really. And we'll get to that. I really wanted to buy a house, and yeah, yeah, here it is. I bought a house, and that happened in November. So most of you know that I was just supposed to be gone just enough to just get myself situated, and then we're just going to continue with plans as usual. I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I did, but not just heavily. When I moved in to this house, I bought this house with my now ex-boyfriend. So that was a nice little, that pretty much can just sum up where I have been, because it has just been, since we moved in this place, it has been an emotional roller coaster. My therapist told me that moving in was going to be stressful, and I did not realize how stressful it was going to be until I actually did it. And for someone who does have depression and someone who does have anxiety and suffers from like just, my mental health is just all over the place, and it's a lot to try to keep it stable. And I was just losing myself in this house. Me and him were just having problems. We just realized that, you know, we were great when we weren't together all the time, but once we put ourselves into this space together, it just was not healthy. And I lost myself very quickly. There was just a lot of just toxic behaviors from both sides, honestly, and just pretty much just end up boiling down to a lot of drama, a lot of just foolishness, a lot of just mental and emotional abuse. It was just a lot. And now, since April, the end of April, I have been in this place by myself. And since then, I've been working to get my business back up and running, and trying to get in the motivation to do it, because when I tell y'all I lost myself, I 100% lost myself. Like, it was bad. It was really bad. It was extremely bad. I don't want to go into details to trigger people, but I will say that I was not in a good place. It was extremely unhealthy and just sad. To be perfectly honest, like, it just disappointing. I was definitely disappointed in myself, just those few months, and I just kind of lost faith and lost hope. And I think that is pretty much the catalyst to everything. So once pretty much the walls of Jericho came down, I have been trying to get my mental health back, and if I'm being honest, it's still a struggle, because there's just some times that I just want to kind of just lay out and just honestly just do nothing and just kind of give up. And I know I can't do that. I know that I have, like, you know, there's dreams and aspirations and things and goals that I have set for myself, and I'm trying not to cry and messing my makeup during this video, but there's certain things that, you know, I wanted to do, and I still have to do them. You know, I am young, and I have to remind myself that because The great thing about, you know, knowing your soul has been here a couple times, like this isn't my first goddamn rodeo, and my soul is old as hell, and I'm tired, and you know, part of me just doesn't, like, I can't do that to myself. I know that there's something here that I'm supposed to accomplish, and I think that just because I feel old as hell, my soul is old. This has been many a times that I've been back in this realm. I think that I put a lot of pressure on myself because I'm so just focused and driven and knowing that that's what I need. You know, there's something that I need to be doing. If you're someone who doesn't suffer with mental health, it's a struggle. It is a struggle to keep yourself motivated. It's a struggle to keep yourself motivated, and it's a struggle to especially keep yourself motivated when you're not seeing results right away. And I think that there's a lot of goals that I have just within myself, within my business, just in my life. And I think that the problem with me is I have, you know, these great, huge, grand goals, but I just overwhelm myself because I want everything to be done right away. And it doesn't work like that. It just kept happening. Like, it was like, there's just stuff in my life that just kept happening and happening and happening and happening. And it was like one thing after another, just things kept happening. And it was just a lot. It almost became to a point where even when the stuff stopped and I was telling you guys that, you know, I was coming back, I would just get so embarrassed to come back because I just didn't have my shit together. And then the thing that I thought was going to work out with my, you know, ex-boyfriend in this house, it didn't end up working out. And I was just so embarrassed by that. I just honestly, like, I just wasn't in a really, like, to be on a social mood, to be on social media and to be, you know, like, giving my all to my business. I just feel like I just wasn't in that right place. And I think that now I am, like I said before, I'm not 100% there, but I am more enough there that I can actually start doing the things that I want to do. Because there's no excuse. There's just no excuse anymore. And I'm tired. Like, I'm tired of, like, knowing that I could have pretty much anything that I want, you know, and my ancestors have shown me that, my spirit guides have shown me that, God has shown me that I could pretty much have anything that I want, but it's me. Am I willing to do the work? You know, am I willing to put in what needs to be put in for it? And to be honest, I wasn't, and I still 100% don't know if I am ready to put in 100% like I need to, but I definitely am going to try. And I think that is the main thing and that's something that I want to talk about here too, just for other people that are going through the same things of having to find motivation, especially when, you know, you go through shit, or you have people in your life that aren't as supportive, or you're coming from a toxic, you know, environment, or, you know, just in general, if you beat yourself up, you might not be 100% okay. You might not be the strongest at this point. You know, you might not have everything together. You might not feel like you're in a space where you can really do the things that you want to do. And I just want to let you know that is okay. And the fucked up part is society makes it think that if you don't have all your shit, you know, your ducks in a row, and if you don't come full force, and, you know, if you don't put your 100% all 110% into it, that, you know, what are you doing and all this other stuff. And I think that even if you put your 70, if that's all you have, if all you have is 70, if all you have is 30, and that is your all, and that's all you can put in at this point without you crumbling, I feel like that is still okay. Now, at the same time, as long as you are not, you know, sabotaging yourself, well, let me say that. But if all the energy that you have to give at this moment is 70%, and you're still functioning, and you're still doing the things that you're supposed to do, and you're still getting it out the mud, I feel like that is okay. And we need to stop putting so much pressure on ourselves to just get everything done, you know, by this and this a time, and do it this way, and you know, make sure that I have this done this day, you know, putting, like, you know, checkpoints. If you can handle that, that's great. I know people that can set deadlines, and that's good for them. For me, that's not. Because for me, with my mental health and for the way that it fluctuates, it's good for me if I even wake up in the morning and actually get something done. one thing done, it is that is a great day for me. If I don't just sit on the couch and just do nothing, me getting up and actually doing something that is a good day for me. Because it can be rough. Like sitting here and, especially for someone who needs to see validation right then and there, it is rough having to get up and have all this list of things to do and just know that you have to get those things done in that day. That is overwhelming to me, and I have to work myself up to that. And that is the point that I'm at now. I just want to say that, I'm a work in progress. And I know many of us are a work in progress, and that is okay. You do not have to have all your shit together. And I know social media makes it seem like that. You have to do what you can do at the point that you are at. And I think that if you are striving, and that is the key, if you are striving to be in a better place, a better mindset, if you are at least striving and making the active steps to do that, even if it's just one little small step at a time, you are still being as productive as that person who just appears to just have it all figured out. Do what you can do, okay? A lot of us have different roles and stuff like that we play in people's lives. Some of y'all are parents. Some of y'all take care of your parents. We're caregivers. Some of y'all have, fur babies, cats, dogs, your siblings to somebody. There's a lot of roles that we play in life. And you have to remember that all that's a lot. And we take it for granted, and we don't see it as a lot because we're kind of programmed not to, because it's just kind of like, oh, that's my family, I'm expected to. But that's a lot of responsibility if you really sit down and think about it. And I think that more of us need to give ourselves kudos for actually doing things, even if they're just small, even if they're things that society says that you're supposed to be doing, like taking showers and brushing teeth. For someone who has mental health, that is a really big thing, because there are days where people can't get out of bed and, do things like hygiene. They don't have the energy or motivation to do that. So I say this all to say, make sure that you're giving yourself time. Make sure you're giving yourself space. Make sure you're giving yourself, nurturing and comfort yourself, and celebrate your small wins. And be grateful for the things that you do have, even if you don't have it all figured out together. Because one thing that I've learned about spirit is, you will always be challenged, because you do definitely want to grow. But also at the same time, spirit is not going to give you anything on your plate that you can't handle at that point. And it might seem like bullshit. It might seem like the end of the world, and like, why is all this stuff happening to me? But you will look at it from the other end, and it might take years, it might take months, it might take a couple of days, but you will see that it will make you stronger, and you will understand, and you will realize why you went through those things. So I don't want to make this video too long, but I just want to say to anybody that is, like I said, going through this stuff, just hang in there, just keep it up. Take it a day at a time, and don't feel like you have to be rushed to accomplish certain milestones that you have for yourself. Definitely set your goals, but do it in a pace that works for you. As long as you're still making steps towards it and you're not going backwards or just not moving at all, you are doing the damn thing, okay? And I don't care if you think differently, so be it. So be it. But I just want to let you know, those people out there that can resonate with what I'm saying, that I am proud of you. If no one tells you that they are proud of you, I am proud of you, because I know how it feels. So continue to do your wellness checkups. Make sure that you take care of yourself. Make sure that self-love is on deck, okay? And yeah, you guys are all good and golden. Hey guys, so editing Tomiko here. I just want to quickly just talk about the update to the shop. Just because this video is a little old, and some of the things that I talk about are regarding the shop aren't true anymore. But I wanted to keep this video because I liked my energy in this video, and I love the messages that I speak about in this video, because at the time of me shooting this video, everything that I said was 100% true, and I want to keep it authentic. So with that being said, as far as my shop goes, right now my focus is on tarot and producing content. So what that means is I will not be having a website. I will not be, having physical products. I won't be shipping. I'm just focusing on tarot and content. So now I have a tarot reading link, which I will link down below in the description box. It'll also be in the description box and link trees and stuff like that of my social medias. So you can definitely go check that out. It's available there. But I just really want to focus on, you know, what I'm passionate about, what I love, which is producing content and doing tarot readings and helping you guys along your spiritual journeys. So that is going to be the focus of this year. I do have a plan of bringing Conjure back at some point, but I just don't know when that's going to be. It might be towards the end of the year. It might not be until next year. But that is the plan. There also might be a rebranding of some sort happening. So I'm still figuring things out. But at this point, all I know is I like to film content and do tarot readings. So I'm going to focus all my energy and, you know, all my passion on the things that I love. So I'm excited for you guys to see what I have come up with, the content that I'm going to put out. I'm excited to have you guys book me and help you guys along your spiritual journeys. And this is just going to be a great year. 2022 is a great year. And I am really looking forward to what this year is going to bring myself and you guys. So let's get it. All right, back to video, Tomiko. Talk to your girl down in the comments. I appreciate y'all. Like this video, comment in the comments, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.